San Francisco! Next stop, San Francisco! The conductor called, in a slow, elongated manner. Passengers throughout the car began gathering their things, and the volume of conversations grew as the train slowed. Camriann Coulter smiled at the two women sitting opposite her. "Thank you both for making this such a pleasant trip. I believe God put us together for a reason." The red-headed woman who'd introduced herself 3 days earlier as Kenzie Gifford nodded. "I don't imagine I've been good company, but I'm grateful for your friendship."
"You've been through a great deal, Kenzie, and despite that, you've been lovely to talk to."
Judith Gladstone pushed an errant strand of blonde hair under her hat and smiled at Camriann.
"I'm not all that knowledgeable about God, but as my mother used to say, I feel that fate has brought us together."
Camri nodded as some of the male passengers moved toward the end of the car. The aisles were narrow, and as the men jostled Camri, they tipped their hats and apologized. She paid them little attention. She'd grown up in Chicago and was used to crowded situations and people who were always in a hurry. Seeing no need to compete for a place on the car's platform, Camri merely checked the buttons on her gloves and continued her conversation. "I knew when I started this journey that God would provide for my every need. Because of my education, some people think it's strange that I put my faith in an unseen deity, but I believe trusting God is a choice based not only in faith but wisdom. I personally don't believe in fate or luck, but I'm very thankful that you both agreed to help me. I'm glad to help you in your searches as well." Kenzie gazed out the train window. "I am too, although my search isn't a physical one like yours. I'll be content just to find some peace of mind and heart."
"I'm sure you will,"
Judith said, as she strained to look out the dirty train window over Kenzie's shoulder.
"And Camri, I'm sure we'll find your brother."
Camri's journey was not one of joy and excitement, as it had been just a year ago when she'd traveled from Chicago to San Francisco with her parents. They had stayed with her brother Caleb for several weeks, and Camri had helped him put his house in order. Now her parents were ill, and Caleb had disappeared.